Hey, it's Leanne and Simon on Loving Life Now with today's topic. What's today's topic?
Empowering goal setting.
Ooh, sounds exciting. Well, you talk about that and welcome some people, and I'm going to do some sharing.
Excellent. Well, a big welcome to everybody that's joining us on our Facebook Live this evening. And if you're catching the recording, a big welcome to you and thanks for joining us. We've got a great topic this evening talking about empowering goal setting. We thought we would have this great conversation, which is always an important one. But of course, before we get started, we'd love to welcome everyone as you join us on the stream this evening. So you know the drill. If it's the first time here, pop your details in the comments. Let us know exactly where you're streaming in from so we can give you a hello and a big welcome. We'd love to welcome you to the stream. So pop your details in the comments. Who's going to get us going? And Lee's just doing some sharing across our social media pages.
Waiting for
and then
some people
we
to
will
come
be
on.
into our topic very shortly.
Yep.
Talking about empowering goal setting, Lee. I'm
Rob
excited
is in
about
the
it.
house.
Rob's in the house, all the way from Harvey Bay. G'day, Rob. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for kicking us off, getting the comments going. Who else is out there? Pop your details in the comments. Say hello. Let us know where you're streaming in from so we can welcome you to this evening's Facebook Live. I'm excited to be here.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Good.
It's been raining here all day on the Gold Coast.
It's been a bit...
Lauren's joined us. Hello, Lauren, from the Sunshine Coast. Bernie's doing backflips and belly heads. Hello, Bernie. Pacifico, g'day to you from down in Sydney.
Hello.
And who else we got out there? Carol Thompson, hello to you.
I'm done.
Lauren, what is it? What did Lauren say? Tuning in.
Oh, tuning in.
Oh, she must have mistyped a word.
Oh.
Lynn says hello from Melbourne. G'day, Lynn. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Shani, hello to you. Welcome from Sydney. Who else we got out there? Pacifico gives a smiley face. Who else we got joining us?
Like commentating.
Pop your details in. We just want to welcome you to the stream.
Just welcome everybody.
Yep.
Now what has he got? He's got embarrassed and clapping.
I don't know.
All right, let's just get started in a minute.
We will get started. We'll get started into our topic, empowering goal setting. We thought we'd really choose a good topic. This was your idea this week.
Don't blame me.
Don't blame you. It was your idea. You thought you come up with, we want to talk about goals. So last week we spoke about success in business.
Yes.
And success strategies in business and what you can do in business to increase your level of success. Mm-hmm. And tonight we're going to talk about goal setting. And both of them go very hand in hand, don't they?
Absolutely.
I mean, you've got to, in order to create results and success, you've got to have goals.
Yep. And Peggy's at ice skating with Holly.
Excellent. Well, hi, Peggy from WA. Michelle Collins on the Gold Coast. Welcome to you. And who else we got out there? As you join us, pop your details in. Let us know you're here. But we will get started, Lee. Empowering goal setting is a way to set yourself up for success. Would you agree?
Yes.
And I guess to start us off, there is some really key elements to empowering yourself to create your goals, right?
Yes.
And one of the things that I love about what you share in our business is, what are goals?
Well, they're dreams in your head that you've written on paper.
Right. So what happens if we don't write them down?
They're just dreams in your head.
Right. So we can have dreams and visions in our mind, but unless we actually write them out, express them, and fall in love with them, then they're really not empowering goals. Would you agree?
That's right.
They're just a goal.
Yep.
And if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. I don't really care. Nothing. It doesn't really motivate me. It's just something nice to have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think there's people out there like that, or do you think
Absolutely.
everyone's out there going after their empowered goals?
No. Definitely not. And hey, John from Melbourne, I saw you said hello before. We must have missed you.
G'day, John. Welcome to you. So, of course, empowering goals are important. Now, if you feel like a winner, you're going to feel like you've got a higher level of vibration, and it's going to change everything.
Yeah.
So you've got to feel like you're winning in life.
Yes, absolutely. You've got to count your wins. We send each other wins every afternoon.
Every afternoon, 10 wins. 10 wins a day. I
You had 9. I was like...
I only got to 9 on Monday.
Oh my God, that's not acceptable. So improper goal setting can make you feel stupid and impatient.
Yes, well, I felt pretty stupid and impatient with my 9 wins for the day when I was trying to get to 10. Trying was the word, trying.
Not good enough.
I was doing my best. I'm like, I'm just sending this.
I'm not accepting it next time.
All right.
I'm going to send it back and say, what is the 10th one?
All right. So if you feel like you're winning, you're creating those wins on a daily basis, then you're empowering yourself. Now, improper goal setting can make you feel impatient.
I just said that.
Oh, sorry. You did. You did.
All right, so most people overestimate short-term and underestimate long-term goals.
Yeah, I love that. And I think people are very guilty of that, right? And that is overestimating what they can achieve in the short term. So they're setting huge, big goals
That just aren't achievable.
that are not achievable in the short term, but then they really underestimate what they could be achieving long term.
Yeah.
So it's quite an interesting fact because we see it often with people. But if people actually envisage their bigger goals or their grand dream goals or their big, hairy, audacious goals, that's a good one to write down. So if you've got a pen and paper, write down big, hairy, audacious goals. It's called BHAG.
Yeah, BHAG.
BHAG.
Be a hag.
BHAG.
Or Haggard.
And you've got grand dream goals, right?
Yeah.
They are your grand dream, your vision. What do you want? What do you want life to be like? And I remember when I got involved in this industry, coming up to 15 years ago now, one of the things that I did, Lee, was I sat down with a pen and paper and just wrote out my dream lifestyle. And I just allowed myself to dream like a kid. Like if I could create my life and I had that genie in a lamp that I could rub the lamp and the genie pops out and says, your wish is my command, right? Then what do I want? What do I want?
Everything.
Well, pretty much, but can't have everything, right? That'd be greedy. But I wanted a lot. So I really just sat there and wrote out my goals as to what I'd like my life to look like. And to this day, I'm sure that everything on that goal list I've achieved and more, of course, because you go on and you reset goals.
We need to do that again then.
Yeah, because you achieve those things and then you reset them and then you achieve them and then you reset them.
Yeah.
I might have to go and watch The Secret this weekend.
Yeah.
And sit down and pretend the genie's in my house.
Watch it tonight.
Pretend the genie's in my house.
Everyone go and watch The Secret tonight. There's your goal for today.
Yeah, pretend that genie in the lamp pops out and your wish is my command and I can just write out whatever I want, right? So being empowered is really important, but when there is enough outflow, the inflow starts. So you've got to have that long-term vision. So when there's enough outflow, so you're taking the action, the inflow will start.
So you need a strong DMO and cut out the time to achieve your goals.
Yeah, so what's a DMO?
A daily method of operation.
A daily method
being
of operation.
organised. So organising the things that you need to do each day rather than just flying by the seat of your pants.
And of course, the daily method of operation is how do we operate in life? You know, how do we fit in our personal things, our business things, our family commitments, our personal commitments? Like, how do we fit all this in? Right? So it's really important to structure yourself. Be structured.
Yeah.
And you'll actually have more time to create your goals and your vision as to what you'd like to create. So a DMO is important, right? Set yourself up to be a winner. Do you know, I don't want to be a loser. Right?
Not.
So I want to be a winner. I want to be a winner. Winning and losing, though, is down to your own perception.
Yes. You might think you're losing, but someone else sees you as a winner.
Yeah. So it's interesting, but you want to be a winner. You want to win at what you're doing. You want to be achieving things, results in your life.
Absolutely.
What else?
Stack the deck in your favour and set yourself up to win.
Yeah. So how do you stack the deck in your favour?
Well, you do things that are moving you towards your goal rather than sabotaging yourself.
Yeah, or things that are moving you further away. So sometimes in life we've got to ask ourselves, is what I'm doing moving me closer to my goal? Or if you're at a question, is what I'm going to do now, is that going to contribute to moving me closer to my goal? Or is that action going to take me in a wayward direction? Right? So is it going to take me away from my goal and my vision? Or is the decision I'm about to make going to move me closer to my goal and my decision? So that's really important. So ask yourself that. And if you're going to be successful, you have to give yourself time.
Yes.
People are so impatient when it comes to what they want to achieve. I love the analogy, and I often share this with people that I talk to, Lee, in our business, and that is that people are really often easily prepared to invest time and funds into getting a formal education. Mm-hmm. Would you agree?
Yes.
So lots of people go out there and they want to further themselves, their mental knowledge.
Yep.
They want to get a piece of paper that says that they're certified at this.
Yep.
And they'll go and spend 3 to 4 years doing that. Mm-hmm. And they'll spend $30,000 to $50,000 in university fees to achieve that. And in that time frame, they actually don't earn anything. Mm-hmm. They don't make any money. Often they've got to work for free as an intern, mm-hmm. right, doing internships. And then at the end of that career, the end of that 3 year, 4 year, they've either racked up a HECS debt for their university,
yeah.
or maybe they've paid for it if they're lucky, right? And then of course what happens? They've got a piece of paper that says I'm certified. What does it guarantee them?
Nothing.
Nothing. Does it give them a job?
Potentially, but not guaranteed.
No guarantee. Mm-hmm. Do some people do the courses and then don't follow through?
It. Yeah, they go, I don't really like that.
Yeah, or they get to the end and think, I don't know if it's really for me. Or there's 300 people come through the course and there's 30 places available in the country. Mm-hmm. So they don't get the job in the career that they're after.
Yeah, because there's none available.
So often people are prepared to invest in a formal education, but a formal education will make you what? A living.
I know this one.
I was
thinking, what is it?
A living. It will make you a living. But personal and leadership development, self-education, will make you a fortune. So would you be prepared to do what the university person does? Would you be prepared to invest 3 years of your life into developing yourself and just yourself? Nothing more. Just work on yourself, your skills, your business skills, your life skills. And then at the end of that, start working that business. And where do you think you could be in 1 year, 3 years, or 5 years after that? Right?
Or you could start both at the same time and then
Absolutely.
You'd be even further ahead.
Well, I think that's the big thing, is that often we're impatient with the outcome of success. Mm-hmm. And we don't realise that success is a journey, and sometimes I've just got lessons to learn along the way.
Yep.
And they could be different to the next person's, and some of them could be personal lessons, some of them could be business lessons, some of them can just be lessons in general in life, right? But success does come. Then what is that success? How do you measure that? It's measured. It's measured. It's measured by...
We're not paying anyone out.
By many.
It's
measured.
If you know, you know.
It's measured by many, right? Success.
Measured.
But we all measure it differently. We got that point across?
Yeah.
All right. So to be successful, be prepared to give yourself time. Be prepared to learn.
Be patient.
Be patient with yourself. Understand that life's a journey, and so is success. The journey of success doesn't happen overnight. It'd be nice if it did. So here's some goal setting ideas. It's certainly each and every day, many people don't even write down their goals, as we said.
No.
So the first thing is get clear on your goals. Write them down, right? Get clear on what they are. And what are the strategies that you're going to use to get to the goal? Mm-hmm. So are you going to start a new business? Are you going to do extra hours in your job?
I call them stepping stone goals. So what are some little goals that help you move towards that big goal? Stepping
stone goals are good. Mm-hmm. And of course you can write these out, and you can put your grand dream goals in, your big, hairy, audacious goals in. You can also make sure that you're doing your affirmations on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm. I write mine out.
And your affirmations can be statements.
Mm-hmm. I am so happy and grateful that.
Yep.
Now that.
They can be goals. Mm-hmm. They can be...
Mine are intertwined.
Yeah, they can be things that are linked together. They can be visualization. You can do all of these things on a daily basis when you've got a bit of downtime, just to think about a goal. What are my goals? And how do I feel when I achieve that goal? Because it's the heart. It's the heart feeling about the goal that drives the attachment to the goal. Mm-hmm. And it makes it more real. Otherwise, it's just a vision, right?
Yeah.
And if we're not attached to it, what happens?
Then it's not going to happen.
Well, it doesn't become interesting to us.
No, you're not focused on it. You're not putting the energy in it.
Yeah, we're not intoxicated by it, right? Mm-hmm. So we want to be intoxicated by our goals. Now, of course, you can also write down, as you said, your stepping stones. And see if you've got goals on a monthly basis. It could be to reach your goal weight. It could be to eat healthier.
So make sure you don't put that you want to lose weight. Always put my goal weight is, not I want to lose 10 kilos.
I am happy and grateful. So you're talking about future tense. I'm happy and grateful now that.
I am 69 kilos, as an example.
Or I've got $50,000 in the bank, right? Because if you got that, it's going to take care of any debt. So you really got to focus on the positive of the goal, not the negative, right?
So never put I want to get out of debt.
No, the negative is what you don't want. So don't focus on what you don't want. Focus on what you want. So be clear on what you want. That is so important. And so many people we see and we hear focusing on what they don't want in their life.
Yeah.
Right? I'm happy and grateful now that I don't want that.
Peggy said the words on paper are not enough to excite. We need to bring about the feeling we have once achieved.
That's right. It's that heart attachment, right?
So if, for example, there's a particular car you want, go and test drive the car so you've got the feeling of what it feels like to drive the car.
Yeah.
You can attach it to the visualization.
Absolutely. And you've got to reward yourself along the way. So make sure you've got little rewards, right? Little rewards along the way. So if you set yourself a goal and you achieve a goal, give yourself a little reward. It could be time out. It could be a trip to the day spa. It could be a massage. It could be
buy a new dress.
Could be you go to yoga.
He's ignoring me.
Could be that you.
He doesn't like that one.
Could be that you have some friends over for dinner.
New dress, don't you?
It could be that you.
Come on, girls,
eat some chocolate.
Me. Buy a new dress.
It could be lots of things, but not that.
But not that. There's enough.
So reward yourself along the way, along those small steps. Just make sure that you're, recognizing your wins, and make sure that you're visualizing your goals. And of course, the rewards don't have to be huge; they can be small.
Yeah.
Then you can, when you hit bigger goals,
Piggy's with me.
Bigger goals, then the bigger goals can absolutely reward you.
Yes.
In a bigger way, right?
So a more expensive dress. I like it.
Now, we've got two ways that we recommend people goal set. One is called SMART goals, which is all about they've got to be specific, they've got to be measurable, they've got to be attainable, they've got to be relevant, and they've got to be timetableable. Or we also talk about stupid goals, Lee.
Yeah.
So we've got SMART goals and we've got stupid goals. Stupid goals are specific, timetableable, right? Time certain. They are unrealistic. They are what's the P? Priority.
Yes.
They are a priority in your life. And the I, letter I, stands for intoxicating. And the last letter is D.
Date? Something to do with date? I don't know. Rob says you should buy a new shirt, Simon.
New shirt. Good. So look at how you set your goals. Make sure that they are SMART goals or stupid goals. You can have both, right? At the end of the day. And these are two ways that you can set your goals. But make sure that when you are goal setting, one of the great things to do that is advantageous is once you've written out a list of goals, right next to them, whether you think they're S for short term, M for medium term, or L for long term. And then group your short term, your medium term, and your long term goals together and add to those lists. So what are your short-term goals? What are your medium-term goals? What are your long-term goals? But start off with just writing your goals. Get clear on what they are. Get them out of your head. Get them onto paper. What are my goals? And then segregate them into short, medium, and long-term. Now, of course, those time frames, Lee, are going to be different for everyone, aren't they?
Yes, for sure.
So short-term for me could be 12 months, could be 2 years, right? Medium-term could be 2 to 5 years. And then
long-term 5 to 10.
5 years plus. Yep. So, you'll set what works for you. So really have a look at your goals and how do you want to achieve them and when do you want to achieve them by. And if some of those are priority goals, then make sure that your short term is 12 months, right? Rather than 2 years. So just prioritize those goals over that short term, medium term and long term and get clear on them. And as you said, make sure that you're passionate about them. They've got to be intoxicating. You've got to love your goal because if it doesn't excite you, what does that mean? If it doesn't excite you, it's not big enough.
Yeah.
The goal's not big enough. So if you're not excited by your goals, then your goals are not big enough.
That's it. That's cool, Annette. Annette said, vision board, then once achieved, take it off and put it on the gratitude board.
Yeah,
that's what we
absolutely.
need. We need a gratitude board. We don't have a gratitude board. We need that.
Absolutely. And that's a great thing that we can be doing is visualization, and you can be making a video of your goals, right? Mm-hmm. You can have photos flying into a video, like a mind movie, and you watch it every day. Mm-hmm. There is some really great YouTube videos from the movie The Secret that people can watch every day that talk about money manifestation and goal manifestation and health manifestation. So there's lots of these things that we can be doing on a daily basis in order to empower ourselves into the empowering goal setting. Mm-hmm. And that can be goals for our health, it can be goals for our wealth, it can be goals for attainment, for relationship goals. There's so much out there that we can really be focusing on in the positive that's not in the negative, mm-hmm. right? And sometimes life can be challenging. And when you're going through a challenge, you've got to keep the focus. What's the focus is the end goal, right? The focus is the end goal. And I know if I keep doing the work and keep doing what I'm doing, I'll get closer to my goal, mm-hmm. right?
Yep.
Is what I'm doing moving me closer to my goal, or is it moving me further away? All right, that's a really good question to continue to ask yourself so that you are clear on your goals. Anything else that's coming up for you around empowering goal setting?
No, I think you covered it. You've got to be excited about it. You got to, count the wins along the way, and just reset new ones. Like if you don't hit the goal, move the time frame. If you do hit the goal, make a big one. Yep.
And if you don't hit the goal in the time frame, like you said, move the time frame. Don't be disappointed. Right? Just move it. Just go, okay, well, I didn't quite connect where I thought I would, but that's all right. I'm going to move this goal. My goal is still going to happen, mm-hmm. right? So you can still achieve the goal, just not in the time frame that maybe you anticipated.
Yeah.
Or maybe the universe decided that wanted to give it to you in. Right?
Exactly. Pacifico said, is there a goal-setting app?
Is there a goal-setting app?
No, I've never really looked.
Question.
There probably is, I would think, if you
look. The Secret actually has a lot of apps, and they've got apps. I don't know whether there's goal setting in them.
Let me have a quick look. I'll have a quick search.
In our company, we have a Wins app. We've got an app for one of our products, Beyond Freedom Evolution.
The iPhone.
So there is an app for our Beyond Freedom Evolution program.
Setting.
I know the Secret's got a number of apps that, and then one of them may incorporate some goals. Check those out. I would certainly have a look at those.
There's a goal tracker.
Goal tracker.
There's Accomplish is an app for goals. Goal tracker. There's a couple goal tracker ones. Daily goal setting.
Yeah, so do a bit of a search on the App Store.
Yep.
Nothing specific that we use.
No.
We keep our goals in Google Keep. And we make a list of them, and we've got those there. And revisit them and tick them off as you achieve them. And set new ones, add new things to the list, constantly revisiting it and going, oh, there's another new goal I can add to the list. And the goals can be things around your house, could be things you want to achieve.
Like the new tech.
Yeah, like you've got things in your life you want to get done or prioritise.
Yep.
Put it on your goal list.
Yep. Delise said you can have pictures of your goals change on your phone every hour. That's cool. Very cool. Good idea.
Like a slideshow.
Yeah.
Like a slideshow on your phone.
That's cool.
Every time you lift up your phone, you got a new picture.
I feel we need a gratitude board. I like that idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's our topic for this evening on empowering goal setting. So if you've got any tips that you want to add into the comments, we'd love to hear from you and love to share them with others that are watching this evening. So if you've got a tip on empowering goal setting that works for you, something that you'd like to divulge or something that you could share that you feel would help others, then pop it in the comments and we'd certainly be interested to hear what you've got to share. And if you're watching the recording, still pop it in the comments
we'll read
because
them later.
we absolutely will read them later. And of course, don't forget, you can watch any of our Facebook Lives.
Well, no.
Remember. Sorry. You're 100% correct. Remember. Now, let me tell that story. So I take my son to school on Monday, and he gets in the car and he said to me, Dad, don't let me forget my hat. And he throws it on the back seat. And I said, no, don't say that. You want to say to me, remember, Dad, can you remember that I take my hat. I said, so we had this whole discussion around saying remember, and he's saying don't forget.
And guess what? He forgot the hat.
He forgot the hat. We had this whole discussion around it. And I drove all the way back to the Gold Coast with this beautiful formal hat in my back seat, which I then had to courier to him, and it cost me $25 to courier to him. Because you've got to have it for school, right?
Yes.
Anyway, so the secret is in your language. Be careful what you speak and how you speak, because you speak it into reality.
Well, because you focus on forgetting.
We had this whole discussion, exactly. Don't let me forget. No, you want to remember. So remember, if you want to watch any
next
of our...
Next time, put it in the boot next to the bag.
If you want to watch any of our repeats or Facebook Lives, they're also available on our YouTube channel, Simon and Leanne Unleashed. So be sure to go and give us a like and follow
and
subscribe. That's what I was.
I don't know what
you can like us, you can follow us, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you'll also get our updates. And we love to update our Facebook Lives there. So great to hang out with you. Thanks for everyone that's joined us on our Facebook Live this evening. And I certainly trust that you enjoyed the topic about empowering goal setting. Anything else, Lee?
That's about it. We'll see you.
Now, we're not back next week.
Aren't we?
No, we've got...
No, next week.
No, next week.
We'll see you the week after.
So we'll not be on next week. We've got business commitments next Wednesday evening. So we will see you the week after. Thanks for joining us, everyone, and have a wonderful rest of the week.
Bye.
Bye.